How? I thought we had time constraints.
I'm in a time warp, bro. I don't know what's happening
like this.
right now. Like, signs and shit.
So you're thinking about moving to Eastern Washington, and you're curious about the South Hill area. Well, stick around.
If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, tap the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. Our team gets calls, texts, and emails every single day from people like you trying to learn more about North Idaho or Eastern Washington. Scott's covering that side for us now. And guys, if you are looking to make that move, we would love to help you make that smooth move. So please give our real estate team a call.
Hey, so today we're at Manito Park with Seth and I. We're checking out this beautiful 78-acre native and 20-acre botanical. Right over here, you've got this awesome building from 1904. That's when this was created. Fun fact, in 1904, the tea bag was invented.
Which one?
Like the actual,
okay.
For
Gotcha.
tea. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. So over there is a rose garden that we're gonna go check out in a little bit. But if you love botanical stuff and you wanna go over there, take your Claritin before you get here because the seasonal allergies
There's
will
a lot
get
going
you.
on.
Yeah.
This place is stunning, man. It is like the coolest thing ever. I absolutely love coming down here. There is also a Japanese garden here, which is pretty darn cool. Definitely worth checking out. And the best part, it's free. It doesn't cost a thing to come here.
Yep.
What a great...
Tons of kids, tons of families, tons of dogs running around. Obviously, just a very clean area to come check out right here. Honestly, just south of Sacred Heart Hospital, and super, super nice.
I'm digging the South Hill neighborhoods. As you guys will see in the driving shots we got for you with the B-roll. The homes here are absolutely gorgeous, very historic looking. Definitely price ranges are up there, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, there is some houses about that way that are in the 400s, but honestly, you're in the 700 to 1 million.
Okay.
And there are two houses in the 2 million to 3, almost 4 million price range. Those houses are stunning. But so the Spokane South Hill is a compilation of 6 different neighborhoods, and what they strive for is historic homes, treed neighborhoods, pride of ownership in this area, and honestly, it's kind of like a diamond in the rough, if you will, in the Spokane area.
It's got that vibe to it. You go through Spokane, and Spokane is a cool city, but it has a lot of issues going on right now with homeless, crime, and it's kind of dirty looking a lot. And then really just minutes up the hill, you're here, and you're like, I don't feel like I'm anywhere in Spokane right now. This place is amazing. So I think it's a good option. Maybe if you work at the hospital or whatever you do here, this would be a prime neighborhood for living for sure.
Yeah, there's a wide range of different buildings, from historic from the early 1900s to 2025 builds in this area that are just pretty stunning. I mean, whatever your kind of vision is what you want to live in, I guarantee you one of the 6 neighborhoods offers it.
Cool, let's go check out the Rose Garden real quick and then we'll hit the road.
Sweet. So welcome to the Rose Garden in South Hill. This is Manito Park's Rose Garden. It did win #1 garden in the nation. That's #1, 2007. It's absolutely beautiful here. It smells, well, you guessed it, like roses. So if you really love roses, I wouldn't touch them. Yeah, it's a great place.
It's cool. Kind of sits up on the knoll here. You've got views of everything around. Yeah, damn, it just smells good up here. Kind of pleasant.
Well, after being in the sun all day and kind of cruising these different botanical gardens and rose gardens and stuff like that, the great thing is you don't have to go far for a light snack. They've got a sandwich, little cafe called the Bench Café. They got sandwiches and espresso drinks, and I'm a huge fan of espresso, so we're gonna go and get one of those.
That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna get a nice one because I'm sweating like a church. That may have been inappropriate. Apologize.
Yeah, no worries. No, it's okay. You can say it here. It's America.
All right, let's go check that out.
We're enjoying some nice espressos with a little bit of honey It's our go-to drink here at the experience. So yeah, we're at Park Bench Café right behind us, and we just picked up some drinks, and Devin behind the camera, he picked up Huckleberry Lemonade.
It's cute.
He turns 21 in the 20th of August, so we're gonna take him out.
Cute,
probably
right?
another video then.
My kids would probably like that.
Absolutely. Speaking of kids, so we just passed by a couple different parks. Manito's got upper and lower parks. We didn't shoot the parks. We have consciences, we have kids. We don't like cameras around kids. And I'm sure those people don't either, so we're trying to be respectful. That's why you don't see too many park shots from this team, because we just respect people's privacy. I don't like people videoing my kids, especially a drone or a guy carrying a 75-foot Ronin DJI around. So, but yeah, Park Bench Cafe has sandwiches, danishes, like I said before.
They got ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream.
It's pleasant. It is really freaking hot out right now. I mean, I say that. This is like Eastern Washington, North Idaho.
I was it's Pacific
like
Northwest
89.
Yeah,
but it's hot.
The highest.
In the sun, it's pretty gnarly, but down here in the shade, this is absolutely pleasant.
Yeah.
This is a really cool spot. I had not found this. I've been to this park with my family. You know, we went to the Japanese garden and kind of walked this a month and a half ago, and I did not find this. So this is cool to know that it's here.
Nice little refresher.
Yep.
I give back to the local community too. You know, Starbucks is up the street, but 75 Starbucks is up the street, but it's not this place. And I guess if you're here in September 3rd, you can go grab a Starbucks. But
is that when they close?
Yeah, September. Yeah, I don't know if it's the beginning of September or late September, so we'll fill you in on that one. But another cool thing is you guys done the Christmas lights here?
No.
Oh man, so one of the cool things that we did when we first moved here in 2020 was we heard all the rage was going through and doing the drive through the Christmas lights, and it was cool. I mean, you sit through 3.5 hours of traffic for 15 minutes of fun, but the kids don't remember the traffic, the kids remember the fun. So
oh my God. All right, so don't go on a weekend.
No, don't go on a weekend, but definitely go at night.
Do they light up like this park right here?
It's
or
within,
is it the neighborhood?
It's within the neighborhood. You kind of sit in the neighborhood and you kind of do this big circle drive, and it's decked out. I mean, it is really cool. Yeah,
I like that. There's some beautiful homes up here. We're sitting at the cafe right now, and I can see them across the street. And we'll get some shots of that as we drive around. Just beautiful. Like those are
overgrown. And everything is just kind of like, when I was researching a lot about the South Hill area, I came upon this article about how they're such big into like mature trees, where when they see one dying off, they plant another one immediately, so it's already mature by the time that one needs to be cut down in the area. So it's always got this overgrown, really lush feel, super shady, super cool, tons of walking paths and sidewalks. Yeah, you just see people everywhere.
I dig it,
enjoying
man.
the time. Yeah,
I dig it. I could rock this.
What is today? And we're out here on a Wednesday afternoon, and there's a good amount of people, a good amount of kids. So it's cool.
Good spot. Cheers.
So I'm sure you've heard a lot about Spokane, and it's dangerous and a lot of homeless and drug use and stuff like that. Kind of want to take this time to clarify a little bit. Spokane is made up of a number of different cities and neighborhoods. Well, right now we're in the South Hill, and you do not get an idea of homeless, crime, or anything like that. So when you're looking at crime statistics, I urge you to look at statistic maps and like active data, especially from SpokaneCounty.gov. They'll show you active crime and stuff like that, because I'm a father. I don't want my kids, and I don't want to live in somewhere where a lot of crime. So I think we should take this time to discuss. We've been into Kendall Yards, we've been into Liberty Lake, we've been now at the South Hill. I haven't seen anything that I just want to not pay attention to the camera and just look off to my side to keep what's going on in my surroundings. So I think it's a good idea to really look at where you want to be in relation to work, in relation to food, in relation to family items and attractions. Hey, so we're up here by Hatch Drive, and right below me is a bunch of hiking trails and stuff like that, surrounded by like a golf course community. We have Manito Golf and Country Club right about a quarter mile away from us right now. We just threw the drone over it, so you're gonna see some cool footage. But just a beautiful view coming off this ridge here, overlooking the two. And just as far as the eye can see, you know, we don't have rainstorms in the distance and not a lot of smog. The airport's right there. You can actually see the tower from here. So in our last video in the Kendall Yards and Liberty Lake, we mentioned drive times and stuff like that to the Spokane International Airport. So a lot of our subscribers and viewers like to know where the nearest airport is and the commute, you know, how long it takes to fly back or fly anywhere you want to go. Well, Spokane International Airport's right there. You can actually see the tower. So you're about a 20 to 25 minute drive from that South Hill area. So in those 6 communities, you're 20 minutes max on that drive time. So if you are like me, I have young girls that are 6 and 8 years old right now, and they love parks. So they always want to do like park tours and stuff like that. So one very cool feature about that South Hill area is they do have 9 parks, and one of them is the sports complex area. So into sports, into soccer, into anything like that. It's not a far drive to get your kids to a game or anything like that. So we're over here on Cliff Drive and just kind of running these 25-mile-an-hour streets, just kind of, you know, coming up to, honestly, I mean, it gets its name, Cliff Drive, because you're literally coming up to a cliff overlooking Spokane. And it's a beautiful day today. It's 92 degrees and a lot of people out here walking, out here hiking. You can see Mount Spokane in the distance. And I mean, if you look to my left here, you got some good privacy in these houses, but these are, you know, 1 to 2 acre, some quarter acre. Obviously got a privacy fence right here next to me, but this is a super well-known, developed area. It's very, very private, very nice, well-kept, and there's people everywhere. Honestly, you just walking the trails and stuff like that, and you can see some of these houses. I mean, they're just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just well-manicured lawns. We did pass the Trader Joe's in town here, so if you are a big fan of Trader Joe's, there are 2 in the area. One is above, just north of the 90 freeway, and then one is actually located in South Hill. So if you do love Trader Joe's, I know a lot of people do. It's kind of like a cult following. It earned the area up here, so it was pretty busy when we went over there just a little bit ago after we left Republic and the Manito Tap House. But I mean, these houses are just absolutely gorgeous, very serene. I love a good porch. I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite things is looking at porches and looking where to live and stuff like that. My dream is to have a nice large porch, something you can drink coffee on in the morning, into the afternoon, and then you can switch to a nice martini, whiskey, old-fashioned, something like that in the evening, and just enjoy the quietness of the neighborhood. Hey, thanks for joining us along this South Hill video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want to live here, definitely give us a call.
Yeah, hey, like I said earlier in the video, our team, we get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people like you just trying to learn more about the area. We are an excellent resource, so please use us. If you're coming here, if you're coming for a trip just to visit, hit us up beforehand. We can send you our relocation guide and some other information so you can, you know, do the self-tour of North Idaho, Eastern Washington area. And we're happy to show you around ourselves if it comes to that. So please give us a holler. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, tap the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. We will catch you on the next video.
Thanks, guys.